What is up, guys? As I lose my voice, I hope everybody's doing well. It's been a while since I've done any readings on YouTube. I've been kind of slowly getting back into it. But it's Halloween, so happy Halloween, everybody. I'm going to be doing some zodiac sign readings today just to kind of give you guys some zodiac sign readings. I figured what day better to do it than Halloween. Um, but yeah, sorry I've kind of been MIA. I've had a lot going on, very busy. A lot of you are actually working with me, so thank you for that. And let's go ahead and get into some readings. Let's do water signs. I haven't done water signs in a long time. So I figured might as well start there, right? So we'll start with Cancer, shall we? The live chat is open, so you can also chat in there. And before I get started, just know that today on Halloween, I have a 20% off sale on my site. So go ahead, check out my website. It's linked down below in the description box. All discount codes are linked on there. And I have 15% off all of my bundles and courses. So if you want to become certified as a Reiki practitioner or you want to take the tarot course, all that stuff can be found there as well. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's see what's going on for you. Cancer. I immediately heard belly. Immediately heard belly. Uh, and then I heard below the belt. This is very solar plexus for you, Cancer. Yeah, let's start with this. Let's start with this. Okay. What do I most need to see for Cancer? I probably won't be able to make it through every single zodiac sign today, because I have a client here in about an hour. So just kind of wanted to hop on really quick, do what I could for you guys, and spend some time chatting with you. So let's see what we got for you, Cancer. You have the Two of Wands in reverse. I heard decisions need to be made. I feel like there's going to be a very big pivot in your path. You don't really see what it is yet. It's going to be something that really lights you up. There's going to be some energies around you, maybe even a father figure, or it could even be a part of you that wants to kind of dictate the direction in which you move in. King of Wands also tells me there might be some manipulative tendencies here. Some of you, this is a power struggle. It's like you want to communicate and talk to somebody, but at the same time, there's a part of you that's like, no, I don't want to like give them the pleasure of like talking to them or reaching out. It's a very interesting, it's very, very interesting. Happy Halloween, my dear. Then you have the Queen of Swords. Okay, so Cancer, you're dealing with somebody who's very intuitive, who knows that you want to communicate. My camera did not just die. I just put the battery in. No, it's still on, so I don't know what's going on here. That was so weird. So weird. I was about to say, like, I just switched the battery, so it shouldn't be going. Just give it a second and we'll come back on your end. I was about to say, what the frick? I just put a brand new battery in it. Everything was hooked up. So that's weird, Cancer. You're the Queen of Swords. I feel like you're dealing with somebody who's very intuitive. You might even have like a telepathic connection with one another. Ooh, you got the Nine of Wands. So you both are still mourning this connection. Ace of Swords in reverse. Knight of Swords in the Hierophant. This is going to come back together. Whoever this is, it will come back together. Hello. I don't know if Mercury's retrograde right now. Happy Halloween. I miss you guys. Yeah, it's been a long time. But yeah, I haven't really been looking into astrology or any of that. If you guys have been following me on other social platforms, you know that like my Reiki and my coaching has really kind of been taken off right now. So I just been focusing on that. Sorry, I'm only one person though. But Cancer, back to this really quick. This commitment or this relationship or contract, whether it be with yourself or with somebody else, if it's with somebody else, you have a very telepathic um like connection together, like you really know each other deeply, and it's a very strong soul tie. You have the Hierophant and the Knight of Swords. There's going to be communication here. There is. You both are just really mourning the old self or what used to be. So let's look at the Page of Wands. I feel like this is the action that will be taken. Yeah, World in reverse and the moon. You both know this is not done. So this could be, yeah, just tech issues. Yeah, just my luck, right? This could be, something with work, or it could be romantic or platonic, but there is going to be an equal exchange here with the Six of Pentacles. It tells me that both of you invest in a very equal and very balanced way. I love this for you. Two of Wands. Ooh, golly. Yeah, you both are still healing from the past. Whatever it is that occurred in the past, in childhood or with a parent, you both are still healing from this. And that's what's creating the imbalance in this relationship right now. There's a lot of love. It's rooted in a part of both of you that feels rejected or unworthy. Um, that's going to get healed here. I want to look at the Hierophant, and then we're going to move on to the next one. It's a very strong connection. I love that you have the Ten of Cups. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. I had a feeling that the lesson had to do with unworthiness. Five of Pentacles, the scarcity mindset, self-worth, all of that. Yeah, you both are just learning to find your personal power again. Eight of Cups. And eventually you'll come back to this situation, whatever it is. There's just there's a lot of fear around it, right? Like, what if we come back and the whole thing happens all over again, or we experience a slow self-worth? It's about releasing that fear. Yeah, so very validating. Bottom of the deck, you have the Eight of Wands. This is going to happen very quickly. It's going to happen very unexpectedly. So let's get a card of advice for you. And then I'll move on to Pisces. Let's see what we got. Higher self, your life purpose is calling in earth. You know, this is really common right now. We're being very much so called to tap into our feminine energy. Feminine energy, Cancer, you are very feminine. You are the mother in tarot and the zodiac wheel. And if you feel as if right now you're trying to move in a certain direction and it's not going there and you're hitting this brick wall, be kind to yourself, be patient with yourself, because collectively we're shifting into the feminine. The feminine's coming back to life, meaning that we're learning to be present, we're learning to be kind, we're learning to be nurturing, we're learning to be receptive, right? To say that it's safe to be soft, it's safe to be receptive, it's safe to be present here in the physical and the here and now. And so with Earth in reverse and your higher purpose is calling, it means that the more you allow yourself to be present, the more you allow yourself to really sink into the here and now, and to see it with this lens of everything is really going to work out for me and I am exactly what and where I need to be in this moment, you're going to start to feel more aligned with what's really destined for you. Okay, so be patient with yourself. Also tells me that you're very motivated right now, or that you're trying to build things or move in a certain direction. You're facing resistance. So just know that that resistance is not like rejection. It's quite literally the universe saying, hey, I'm giving you a gift of having some space to slow down, to just be. Bottom of the deck, you have Ascended Masters. You're ascending toward your higher calling. The energy is intense, meaning that your life might shift in a direction that might not be what you planned, but is still going to work out for your highest good, right? Cool. So, next, Pisces. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, right? And check out my website. There's discounts all day. Happy Halloween. Pisces, let's see what's going on. Pisces. Pisces, why do I feel you mid-back? Middle of my back, which tells me that your self-worth issues have to do with your relationships, because it's something that you're not aware of, or something that happened in the past, or a feeling of betrayal from behind you. You're overcoming this, Pisces. You feel like you're doing a lot of work. Okay, this is a self-betrayal wound. Yep, it's a self-betrayal wound. Okay, there's something with the dream space. I immediately went to my ear, to my third eye, which tells me that you're getting a lot of communication in the dream space. If your dreams are very active at this time, I would highly recommend picking up on your water intake. It's going to help you remember them more. Yeah, King of Swords, which is the mind, intellect, communication, perception, higher states of consciousness. I love this. King of Swords is also Aquarius energy. So this is somebody, this isn't you. They're watching you. Whoever this is, they're watching you. They feel like they're hovering around you. I heard the word malicious. I don't think that the word, like their intention is to be malicious. I think history might have taught you that they have a tendency to be malicious when they do not temper their emotions properly. Knight of Wands, yeah, they're impulsive. They're impulsive and emotionally reactive. Emotionally reactive, sorry. words. Knight of Wands. Three of Swords. It's just because they're hurting. Okay, so this person just, not in a rude way, but just in a very factual, blunt way, as I like to speak very frequently. Um, they are not self-aware. They're not aware of why they act or move in this way. The connection you have with the dream space is actually helping you. I feel like the dreams are teaching you what you need to create space between you and yourself, like how to create space between you and another. I feel like you're attracting a lot of people at this time. When this happens, it's because you're healing. You're becoming this beacon of light. And when we become this beacon of light, we start to attract other people who are struggling to be the beacon for themselves. And that's okay because we're here to share, to create that domino effect, but we are not here to solely give because then you will be depleted, right? So it's kind of like the practice of Reiki, right? You're not the healer, but you teach other people how to do Reiki, how to heal themselves to continue that domino effect, right? It's the same thing with being that love, being that light. This person's very much so healing. I don't think they're good at apologizing. It feels very sweep it under the rug, sweep it under the rug. King of Cups in reverse. Yeah, they do not know how they feel. So everything that they do is very reactive. Okay, I want to get some Pisces in particular. Thank you. You're doing exactly what you need to be doing. With the Eight of Pentacles and the Hierophant, I won't be shocked if you start a new business or if you go into a career change. This person that does feel a little controlling with the Page of Wands here. Don't second guess yourself. You know what's meant for you. You know what's intended for you. You're going to have some hesitancy into taking on this new project because a part of you is going to be like, oh my gosh, am I worth it? Can I actually make it work? Yes, you can. Really believe in yourself. Dig your heels in. It's going to be fine. It's going to take some hard work and diligence to do it. I want to look at why this other energy is coming up for you. Yeah, okay. So this is ancestral. This is an ancestral. I'm getting the scarcity mindset, the limiting beliefs from this person or from this dynamic. So this is something that whether you're family or not, it's something energetically they're passing on to you. Has to do with the low self-worth or the scarcity mindset. So if they have a lack mentality or they're very frugal, this could be something that you weren't, but after spending time with them, you kind of adopted that belief or that way of perceiving things. It's coming up for you to reclaim your power and to create space from these types of energies because it's keeping you in a lower frequency. So if your concern is about your finances or your health or your material world around you, creating space and getting back to an Eight of Pentacles mindset, if I could pick it up, would be really beneficial for you because you naturally are actually very hardworking and you're very abundant mindset, right? Eights are about that infinite abundance, that infinite in all things. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Okay. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, finances are going to be fine. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, the eight always leads to 10. When you get eights in tarot, the 10 is coming. The 10 is coming, right? But between the 8 and the 10 is the 9. And the 9 is where we have the anxiety, right? Nine of Swords and the heaviness, like the difficulty, the Nine of Wands. But nines are the mastery of self. It's about mastering the frequency of whatever 10, right? 10 of Pentacles or the 10 of Cups, right? The two positive suits, right? That you are trying to obtain. It's about mastering that frequency for the individual. And when you reach the 10, it's how you master it in the external environment. So when you get to the 10 of Pentacles, oh, I'm worthy of success. I'm worthy of abundance, right? I take care of my physical body. I take care of my mental, emotional, and spiritual state, right? Because Pentacles rule the physical self, right? So when you get to that Nine of Pentacles, which you're dancing in right now with the 8 and the 10 showing up, tells me energetically you're sitting at the 9 and the 10 is what's coming. The 10's also on top of the 5, which says that you're still overcoming that fear of lack or unworthiness within yourself, within the 9. And that's what's not stopping you from the 10, but what is the next stepping stone in order to achieve it. Okay. So it's not so much this person being in your reality, it's more so being mindful of what mindsets that you are adopting or beliefs or perceptions or lenses you're starting to wear due to the people that you are allowing into your sacred space, right? Into your energy, into your thoughts, into your ideas and projects, all of that. It's very sacred. Okay, so let's get some final advice. You have a very ambitious friend. Um, this feels like an old friend. It feels like somebody from your past is going to come back in. I feel like they're going to really like that fire back underneath you. I like this energy. Yeah, I like this energy. It's just a matter of you feeling like deserving of that intensity, not their intensity, but having that for yourself. Like being someone who's like, I'm not scared to go after what I want. Like I can do it. And no matter what obstacle comes in my way, I'm going to overcome it. It's quite frankly kind of having the divine fuckets, right? Just call it what it is, right? When you get to that place of, wait, the only limitations I face are the ones I place upon myself, right? The ones that I perceive, right? Because anything outside of that is an opportunity for you to grow, is an opportunity for you to overcome that quote unquote limitation, which really is just something that you're perceiving as a limitation. It's not really limiting you, it's challenging you to find a way to overcome it or to move a little differently, right? Yeah, you're going to have somebody come in that really kind of lights that fire underneath you and addresses the part of you that you keep rejecting or making small out of the fear of being successful, right? And part of that self-sabotaging behavior is probably rooted in the people you surround yourself with, right? Because we can love people, but also acknowledge that as much as we love certain people, they might not be supporting the life or the version of ourselves we want to start becoming or we are in the process of becoming. Yeah. And for some of you, that friend can be yourself, right? It could just be your higher self. Clarity, open door. Prepare to make a decision. Clarity's right around the corner. And with open door in reverse, say yes to new opportunities. This tells me that you, even though deep down you might know very clearly what it is you're supposed to do, right? You know, that deep inner knowing, that gut, that intuitive self that's like, hey, this is meant for you. Go ahead and do it. Go tackle it. It's something that's really in alignment for you. There's a part of you that's like, I know it is, but I'm scared. So I'm just going to stay here and wait for it to be even more clear. It's already clear. You have everything you need to go ahead and do it. What you need to start trusting is yourself, though. It's not something external to you. It's something within you. So just kind of take that little part of you, be like, hey, I love you. We got this. We're going to do great because me, higher self, has got you. Little ego that has all the fears and insecurities. Surround you with love, put you back in there. Keep it moving. Okay? Okay. Cool. That's actually a really great way to reparent yourself is to visualize those parts of you that have those limiting beliefs or those like second guessing energies to really get to that place of knowing that you're in control of it. It's just a part of you. It's not all of you. I say it to my clients all the time. I'll have to fill this up with water. But if you were this little bottle in kindergarten and you fill it with all these different colors of sand, the whole bottle has sand, but each different color is a belief or an emotion, right? And so if you have this much orange sand that is scarcity mindset or unworthiness, all of this could be green. It could be, I'm so worthy, but you still have this little piece of orange. You know, you still have that little part of you. It doesn't make all of you. It's just a part of you. So just take that little part of you and remind it, hey, we still love ourselves. We know we're worthy, but we just have a little bit more to kind of reassure in regards to that belief. Okay, cool. Next, Scorpio. Scorpio, you always just feel so like left field to me when I do your readings. You feel very like not in sync with everybody around you. It's kind of like I'm doing my own thing. I have this very intense energy and it's very erratic. um Scorpio, you actually feel very feminine. You actually feel very flowy. I think you're outgrowing that erratic nature or that part of you that might really want to go have your hand in a bunch of different pots and do a bunch of different things. I think you're really outgrowing that, which is really nice. It feels very, like, very much so like a maturing process. Perfect. Yes. All my Scorpios. Let's see what's going on. Yes, what is going on here? The universe is really testing me today. They're like, Jordyn, you're doing readings. What the frickin' chicken? Holy hot tamales, I swear. Someone's messing with me up there. Dang you, Halloween. Are we good? Are we stable? Is it gonna stick? It's so funny you say that. Because, yeah, it's just funny you say that. Okay, so maybe it has to do with something on the table rocking. I don't, it's only the camera though, so I know it's not my adapter. It's just so weird. It's like spirit telling me to get off lives. Sometimes I also think it's because if I'm being super, super honest, when I take a break from readings, like a big break like I have, it makes me feel like I have all this energy to do them. And then that's translated like through the camera because it's nothing else. Like I have an adapter with 6 different plugs in it, and only the camera one is unplugging. So I think it's just like a lot of energy going in. Um, so let's see what else we got. For Scorpio, please, Spirit. What do we have for Scorpio? I heard take time to meditate. Scorpio, you just got very still. Oh, I feel a really big shedding for Scorpio. I feel it. Okay. I feel it particularly in the solar plexus. It's kind of in the heart, but honestly, it feels more solar plexus. Yep, because now I'm getting nauseous. I feel like this is abuse. Feels like it's rooted in childhood. I feel okay, yeah, you're mourning an old self. This is like brain gut access resetting. The moon, which is the subconscious, which is what's hidden. Yeah, I feel like this is a really big release. I like this though. Yeah, Eight of Cups, beautiful, emotionally detaching from things, finding your personal power. Okay, so here's the progress forward. My energy's starting to come back to my higher chakras, which is good. Yep, Seven of Pentacles, you're starting to invest. I feel like you're learning very deep soul lessons. Okay, certain teachers or gurus, people that you're working with, you're going to recycle them. You're going to find new people. I feel a very like student-like energy with you. Like, hey, I'm ready for something new. I want someone new who's going to guide me and teach me in the way that I need to be guided or taught. I'd like for you to come in now. Your manifestations are gonna happen very quickly as well. I like this. Seven of Swords, beautiful, beautiful. I love that you have 2 sevens. Sevens are indicative of the divine self. It's also a higher state of consciousness. It also speaks to alignment for me. With the Seven of Swords and Seven of Pentacles, it tells you that mentally and in the material world, so on a very 3D level, you're learning to harness your personal power, but also overcoming any self-sabotaging behavior or limiting beliefs. I want to get a clarifier on these two on the sevens, please. Six of Cups. Yes, the old self, the past, childhood, beautiful. This is the perfect like Six of Cup cards for childhood. It just screams childhood. I love this. Yeah, you're letting go of a lot of old wounds. Okay, I feel this feels like a romantic partner. It feels very like, yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Feels like a romantic partner. It feels new. I feel like it's going to frighten you, but it's also going to be very liberating. It's something that supports this version of you, and the frightened feeling you have is just like, ooh, this is unfamiliar. You have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, this tells me your energy's opening up. That would explain like the nausea. Sometimes, like when we're integrating into a new self, energetically, the physical vessel can struggle to really accept it. Yep, so there's the new self, Empress in reverse. So you're overcoming codependent dynamics and learning to care for yourself and nurture yourself. Page of Wands, this new relationship coming in is probably going to challenge your I don't want to say this, your inner child or any limiting beliefs you have lingering. Um, with the Two of Wands here, I was about to say, here's your new opportunity. Yeah, Ace of Wands and then the Eight of Wands. It's going to happen very, very quickly. I feel like the offer you're going to get is very unexpected. Let's see what else we have for you. Knight of Pentacles again. King of Wands. And the Lovers. Your person from the past is going to come back. You're not going to accept this. The Lovers in reverse. I think you're going to be solidifying the end of this dynamic with the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Wands. I don't think that they're making you an offer because they're clear on why they want this. I think they're making you an offer because a part of them is still struggling with their own self-worth, which is what the King of Wands in reverse does, right? King of Wands in reverse is a very like, I like to perceive myself as confident. I want to be very energetic. I want to be very charming. I want to be very attractive, but I kind of fake it till I make it because I don't really believe that I am those things, but I'd like to be. Um, with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, I think intuitively you already know that you're not going to trust this offer and that this is a door that you're ready to shut and leave behind you. So let's look at this new beginning for you, Scorpio. Yeah, Death in reverse, beautiful. And Temperance, yeah. You're going through the shedding of the old self and any relationships that resonate with that version of you. Now, with death here, it tells me that, and temperance, this is a lot of divine healing and divine intervention. This is Scorpio energy with the death card. Temperance is Sagittarius, but again, it's that divine healing. This is like this divine intervention, clearing away the old self, allowing you to come back into alignment with yourself and with what's of your highest good. Confidence isn't always loud. Sorry, I couldn't read that well. I want to look at the Empress in reverse. Yeah, you're going to have a new perspective as to why you are attracting relationships like this, and that's what you're going to be highlighting your healing around. You're no longer going to second guess or overthink things. You're learning to surrender and start to trust yourself, and I really love that for you. Let's get one over here. World, beautiful. So on the moon in the Eight of Cups, what are you walking away from? The old cycle with the World card. I love that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Bottom of the deck, you have the Chariot, which is Cancer energy, this movement forward, this progression on the path that is of your highest good. Very, very nice. Are you freaking kidding me? Okay. It has to be like something wiggling on the table. It has to be. So I'm just going to scoot this back a little bit and see if that helps. Okay. Let's get some clarifiers for you. It will come back in a second. Just bear with me. Any final messages for Scorpio, please, Spirit? Okay. The Chemist, Ascended Masters, and Angels. Your supported divine intervention is at play. Very fitting. Craving something new, adjustments are happening. This is about you manifesting, really trusting that you're capable of creating what it is you want to create. And Ascended Masters, you're ascending towards your higher calling. The energy is intense. So there's that nausea, right? There's that physical vessel struggling to really integrate and accept the new self. Allow yourself to kind of move through that with a lot of grace and patience, compassion for yourself. Bottom of the deck, you have Seer. You are seeing things clearly, right? You already know that this is not something you want to entertain again. This can be very common at this time because we are overcoming distorted feminine. So we're starting to attract relationships that are more balanced and in sync with who we are today, right? Very, very nice. So I'm going to stop there because clearly this whole camera situation is really giving us an issue. But water signs, I hope you guys enjoyed your readings and I love you. I wish you the best. I'm going to try to come back to these readings more frequently. If you want a personal reading, a Reiki session, you want to get certified as a Reiki or quantum healer, or you want to take my mentorship program, go ahead, check it out on my website. Everything is 20% off and 15% off for bundles as of right now. It ends later on tonight, and you can find the link down there in the description box. But like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.